Pictograph Alphabet ABC. Look at the alphabet A. It is shaped like an arch gate. Let's start alphabet A, arch series. Look at the top of a mountain. Someone thinks it's very high, and someone thinks it's very white, because, at the top of a high mountain, permanent snow there is. But there are some people think that it is shaped like an arch. That is, the mountain is a very high, sharp, white, arched, snow-capped mountain. Vocabulary number 1. Arch. Arch is a structure with a curved top that supports the weight of a bridge or building. An arch form is also used for the purpose of decoration at porch, window, etc. Look at the fat alphabet A. It looks like an arch-formed porch. Look at the high snow-capped mountain. Its top has a arched form. It looks like an round-headed alphabet A. Etymology. Arch. Arch is derived from Latin root arcus meaning bow. There are many related words having this root, such as arc, arcade, archery, architecture, etc. Definition. Arch is a curved symmetrical structure, spanning an opening, and typically supporting the weight of a bridge, roof, or wall above it. Literally, arch is derived Latin arcus meaning bow, because a bow's frame is curved in an arc-shaped form. That is why we define archer as a person who shoots an arrow with a bow. If someone specially loves to practice archery, we can call him Toxophilite. Toxophilite is composed of 3 parts: toxo, meaning bow, phil, meaning to love, and light, meaning person. A bow is fatal weapon. The tip of arrow is very acute, which is sufficient to make enemy feel fearful. Arch is a structure with a curved top that supports the weight of a bridge or building. The pointed arch is considered one of the defining characteristics of medieval churches, constructed in the Gothic style. The central market is overarched with an arc-shaped ceiling. An arcade is a succession of contiguous arches, with each arch supported by a colonnade of columns or piers. Exterior arcades are designed to provide a sheltered walkway for pedestrians. The walkway may be lined with retail store. A triumphal arch was a type of Roman architectural monument, built to commemorate military triumphs and other significant events, such as the accession of a new emperor. Celebrated surviving examples of triumphal arches include the Arch of Constantine and the Arch of Septimius Severus, both in Rome. The Arch of Constantine, Italian, Arco di Costantino, is a triumphal arch in Rome, dedicated to the Emperor Constantine the Great. The Arch of Constantine is located between the Colosseum and the Palatine Hill. Look at the round building. It's Colosseum, an outdoor arena built in Rome. A triumphal arch was erected in many countries including France, England, and South Korea. Let's visit them one by one. The Arc de Triomphe is one of the most famous monuments in Paris, France, standing at the western end of the Champs-Élysées at the center of Place Charles de Gaulle. The Arc de Triomphe honors those who fought and died for France in the process of French Revolutionary and Napoleonic Wars, with the names of all French victories and generals inscribed on its surfaces. Look at the picture of the Arc de Triomphe located in Paris. It's very grandiose. The Dongnaemun is a triumphal arch which was built in Seoul, South Korea in the late 19th century, craving for the liberation from the colonial rule of Japan. Look at the picture of Dongnaemun, a triumphal arch built in South Korea. The Gyeonmun is a triumphal arch which was built in Pyongyang, North Korea, to commemorate the Korean resistance to Japan from 1925 to 1945. Look at the picture of Kaesunmun, a triumphal arch built in North Korea. Both Dongnaemun and Gyeonmun were modeled after the Arc de Triomphe in Paris. The Marble Arch is a 19th-century white marble-faced triumphal arch in London, England. The Wellington Arch is a triumphal arch that forms a centerpiece of Hyde Park Corner in central London, between corners of Hyde Park and Green Park. The Wellington Arch is also known as Constitution Arch or originally as the Green Park Arch. Both the Wellington Arch and Marble Arch were built to commemorate Britain's victories in the Napoleonic Wars, so they are called a triumphal arch. Both the Arch of Constantine and Marble Arch have 3 arches. Look at the round building. It's Colosseum, an outdoor arena built in Rome. Meanwhile, there are various architectural types of arches: normal, Gothic, trefoil, etc. Roman normal arch. Gothic arch, a pointed arch. Trefoil arch. Literally, trefoil means 3 leaves, and is composed of Latin tri, meaning 3, and folium, meaning leaf. The head part of the arch is 3-leafed shape. Meanwhile, in the spring of 1886, a group of archaeologists began exploring a series of limestone caves located in France, and at last they discovered a fossil of 400-million-year-old trilobite. Literally, trilobite also means 3 lobes or 3 leaves, and is composed of Latin tri, meaning 3, and lobos, meaning lobe, slip, or leaf. Arch is a structure with a curved top that supports the weight of a bridge or building. Literally, arch is derived Latin arcus, meaning bow, because a bow's frame is curved in an arc-shaped form. Even in our body, there are several arches. First of all, you can notice that the shape of your eyebrow is arched. That is why we call it eyebrow. Literally, brow means an arch of hair over the eyes like arched frame of bow. That is why we call an art of shooting with a bow and arrows, archery. In addition, you can find another arch on your feet. The arch of your foot is the area between your heel and the ball of your foot. Like me, some people have higher arch than usual one. Both my top side and bottom side of my feet are arched because of my higher arched foot. Look at the high arched foot. Both the top and bottom side of the foot are arched. Pathologies of foot. First one is normal foot. Second one is flat foot, having fallen arch. Third one is hollow foot, having high arch. There are also arches inside our mouth. Dental arch, maxillary arch, mandibular arch. Teeth are arranged in the form of an arc inside our mouth. They are rooted into the jawbone in an arched pattern. In Korean language, the maxilla is called sang-ak, and the maxillary arch, sang-ak-gung. Both the maxilla and maxillary arch are shaped in the form of an arc. Arched laterally. Protruded in an arc. Arched vertically. Vaulted in an arc. In Korean language, the mandible is called ha-ak, and the mandibular arch, ha-ak-gung. Both the mandible and mandibular arch are shaped in the form of an arc. Looking at the peak of a high mountain at a distance, it looks arched at the top. Arc. Arc is a part of circle. High arched vertically. Ag. Ag is a big mountain. High arched at the apex. Ag. Ag is a part of jawbone. High arched laterally. Arch is correlated with arc. Ag meaning jawbone is correlated with ag, meaning a big mountain. Soraxon. Waraxon. Chioxon. The phoneme ac included in these three mountains is correlated with the words arch and arc. VOCA root number 4. Latin root arcus means bow, arch, or vault. Hereunder we will study various words containing Latin root arcus. Arc. Arch. Arcade. Archery. Archer. Arcane. Archive. Arcana. Arc. Look at the fat alphabet A. It looks like an arch-formed porch. Look at the high snow-capped mountain. Its top has a arched form. It looks like an round-headed alphabet A. From now, let's start a journey of building your vocabulary. Let's call it a day. Next time we will study vocabulary number 2. Arc. Stay focused on this channel. See you next time. Thank you.
Dedication. Above all, my deep thanks go to my Lord, who gave me so powerful and courageous spirit, without which, I couldn't write even the first line of this book. And then, to my better half, Sunja Kong, who encouraged me to do what I want to do and always smiled at me, though I didn't make her enjoy a happy life with a smile on her face. Finally, to my daughters, Jimin and Ji Hyun, who gave me support, and sang a praise for me in unison, all the time.
Copyright 2022 Comical.com, Hoyeon Park. All rights reserved. No part of this book may be used or reproduced in any manner whatsoever, without the written permission of the author.
If you think this video is useful, please subscribe here. Thank you.